Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an Agile coach and Scrum Master. In this video I will share another liberating structure that is quite useful, and if you like these videos, please subscribe and share. As you might already have guessed, the liberating structure that I will share today is called celebrity interview. It's maybe not the most engaging liberating structure in the big set of liberating structures, but it has some quite nice things to it. First off, what you do is you of course need a celebrity and somebody as to interview and a crowd or an audience. You start out by making some kind of introduction to the format and thanking the celebrity, thanking them that they have taken the time to be interviewed today, and that is like quite brief but still like stage setting a bit. So we have this celebrity here today, we have this person here because of XYZ, and then the interviewer makes the first round of questioning, or the interview, so to say. I'll just call it first round, and if we say this is rather short, like 1 minute or so, I would keep this first round interview where the interviewer asks prepared questions. I would opt for 15 minutes. Some people also do it longer, so up to a half an hour, but I just like to keep this non-interactive part as short as possible. But here you ask the questions that you have prepared in advance and the questions you expect that the audience would ask. And of course, it should tie into the theme that you set up here. When you have done this, hopefully the audience have some kind of things that they would like to ask. Then we get to the more interactive part. So now, based on what you heard in this interview, you use the 1, 2 for all. So 1, 2, 4, all. You might want to do this not with the all part, because that is of course covered in the interview, and depending on the crowd size, the 4 might be a bit excessive, but make sure that you at least cover the 1 and some kind of this to generate new questions, but still cater for people needing time to make up their mind and people that needs to discuss it or talk or say it out loud before we ask the celebrity. And in this way we can collate the lists of questions and give them to the interviewer, and then the interviewer can either take the list, because that not obviously, but that leads to the second round of questions. And this is where I, as I said, would much rather spend the time in this part than in this part. So this is to get people aligned in what is inside of what we want to discuss today. And then the second round, we use this list of questions. It might also be, if the crowd is quite mature, that some people volunteer to take the list from their group of 4 and ask the celebrity that question. But again, in this way we have some prepared questions from the audience, and then when we have finished, when we are done with this second round of interview, I would say spend 10-15 minutes. The more the merrier. Of course not, because at one point we start to bore people, but something along the lines of that. And then do some kind of evaluation. So what was the biggest takeaway from what you heard what you heard the celebrity say? What surprised you the most, or something like that? And of course, since we have had some kind of celebrity, it can be an executive or whatever. Thanks. So thank the celebrity for taking the time to be there and ask and answer the questions that you came up with and that the crowd came up with. And that's actually it. This celebrity interview can be done within 35 minutes in total to an hour, depending again a bit on the crowd. That's it. I'm hoping that some of you will share how have you used this celebrity interview. Have you used this, or have you hacked the appreciative interview structure? Or how have you gone around this where you have a specific individual that you would like to get information and answers from? And as always, comments, questions, ideas and feedback, it's more than welcome, and please just send it. And then have a super awesome day.